Hey Guru, it occurred to me that there's stuff on the lens there, that maybe you couldn't see the, look at my hair sticking up funny. Maybe I can complete a sentence here in a moment. Maybe you couldn't see the beautiful view over the Menai Strait that I turn around to look at the end of every video, but I figured I would let you look over my shoulder before I started here. So today is the 13th of March, and don't really have much to talk about. It's going to be a pretty short video, but I gotta say, how many days in a row do you think I can come out here on the wall and take a video and not get wet? I think if this had been any other spring the last 4 years that we've been coming, it would not have been as many days as I have done so. The weather has just been amazing, and it's been fun to get out and walk every morning in semi-reasonable conditions without getting soaking wet or blown to pieces by the wind. So yesterday we got the bid for the flooring, and I'm not sure I want to talk publicly about how much it was, but it was slightly more than we had expected, but basically in the ballpark. It wasn't a huge surprise. But we did, as we were looking around the house yesterday, we realized that there's 2 sink vanities in the 2 bedrooms on the first floor, and that before we do the flooring, we really need to take those out and then replace them with new ones after the new flooring's gone in, which of course will add even more to the cost and the complexity. So we're going to have to start thinking about that, and I will be sure to go do some pointing in another video so that you can see exactly what I'm talking about, because I'm all about clear communication rather than any forms that may make me feel superior to other people by mocking them. Yeah, so in addition, yesterday afternoon we went and spent a couple hours with Margaret, our friend, who's 88 years old and is a native Welsh speaker, and it was actually really fun because I sat, and I remember 2 years ago, I don't know if it was 2 or 3 years ago, the first time she invited us over to her house for Sarah to speak Welsh, and I sat there for 2 hours and I didn't understand anything that they were saying. You know, I just sat there and I was endeavoring to not be bored or distracted because I wanted to encourage the conversation to continue in Welsh, and I didn't want them to feel like I was doing anything. And it was a long 2 hours for me, let me just say. And I was thinking about that yesterday, and I sat there and I understood a lot of what they were talking about. And partially, you know, they do throw in some English words here and there, but there's so much now that, you know, I understand, I don't know, 1 in 3 words that they're speaking, because, you know, there's words that get used over and over again. So, and then once you get clued in and what they're talking about, the subject matter, it makes it that much easier to pick out things, because then you hear cognates occasionally and that sort of thing. So yeah, it was really fun, and it was mentally very taxing. I mean, not as taxing as Sarah speaking the whole time, but yeah, it was fun. So that's really all I have for today. I guess I need to do my mandatory turn around and look at I'll cut in a couple pictures. We had a nice sunset last night as well. Oh, you can see there's the sunshine. There's a narrow band out there on the far shore, and I don't have the zoom lens on this so you won't be able to see it, where the sun is shining on the sand dunes, and it's shaded on the near part and on the far part there. And so it's just this narrow strip of golden sand dunes in the sun. Oh, it's beautiful. Maybe I'll go get my other camera and take a picture. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.